please make a big round of applause, everyone. Let's keep that applause going, please. We're going to thank TheJoelBryant. Oh, ça va, très bien, wie geht's? Alles gut? I'm American. I know, but you were shocked for a second, like, holy shit. Because I came on stage, you're like, he looks American, but then he just dropped a Brussels trifecta on us? What? Yeah, I threw out some languages. How's the front row? Good? You guys are the front row. Who do you think you're fooling? You're the front row. You're good. You're good. I'm sorry, I know I came out here, you're like, oh, this guy's totally American, but then I threw out some languages, and you're like, what? He knows multiple languages? And he's cultured? I bet he even thinks that Glasgow's in Scotland. I mean, as an American, even I knew that. And I realize the more I talk up here, the more you're like, yeah, he's definitely American. Like you look at him, you're just like, yeah, this guy looks like he knows someone who stormed the Capitol on January 6th. He looks like he's cosplaying an American to go like an American-themed America party. He's like, oh, America! I wanna just get rid of any fears in the room though. Like I know when Americans sometimes show up in like European cities, like people start freaking out, like, well, there goes the fucking housing market. But I wonder what digital job he does. But no, I wanna assuage any fears. I travel frequently. I'm not like other Americans. I travel frequently. 60% of Americans don't have passports. I have one. Is it fake? I don't know. Don't worry about it. I try to learn a language wherever I go out of respect. Yes. I don't shoot people. That is the saddest break ever. He's like, what a hero. How do you suppress that desire? The saddest thing in the back of the room, they're like, you didn't even clap. You're like, I wish you would shoot people. No, that's fucked up. I haven't shot anybody in like a month. So, yeah. I've been traveling. When I get back home, holy shit. Gotta meet quotas, you know what I mean? This is good. Are you guys warm or do you want another log on here? Are you good? You want another? Are you warm enough? I have no idea. I don't know what you guys probably can't see it over here. I don't know what the regulations for building codes are for electricity, but this fucking place is violating every single one of them with this situation right here. And all of these go right to just one microphone. I don't know if you see that. So if you can't hear me, there's something wrong with the system. This is fun. I love traveling. Are you guys comfortable? You good? I love traveling. You're so cozy out here. You're so chill. Just drinking your beer. It's like it's fucking summertime, man. We're in Brussels. Why are you... All right. So those are back. My man right here is sitting here, legs spread wide open, right? Like he's probably from like an Italian coastal city. And then, but like both of his hands are like this. Just like covering, he's like, look, I'm kind of like, I'm like sexual, but I don't go that way, bro. Like he's just very like, no, sit like, don't cover it, no, let it fly, let it do it. This is fun. It's fun. I love traveling as an American. Like Charlie said, I'm traveling as an American. I love to travel as an American because wherever you go in the world, the way you're perceived completely depends on who the president is at the time. Right? Because y'all pay attention to that stuff. Right? Like if you ask me, I couldn't tell you who the Sultan of Brussels is right now. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I have no fucking idea how politics works here. Is it like the Hunger Games? I have no idea. But like I remember when I first started traveling. When I first started traveling back in the day, Bill Clinton was the president, right? Bill. Wow. Hold on, that's a young crowd. Okay. Fuck all of you guys. These are a bunch of young mustaches. By the way, my man in the front row who was covering his jock earlier, you're bald with a mustache, but that is the youngest bald mustache look ever. That's a fucking amazing. That bodes well for your future. Are you a couple?
We're dating.
That would be a couple then, yes. That's dating. I apologize. I don't know how it works in Belgium. I don't know what your dating app says under your fake name, but you're dating. No, so my first, I like when I said Bill Clinton, everybody here is like, Hillary's husband was president? That's crazy. But back then, like as an American, you sit in a hostel, right? And you're sitting with someone from like Estonia or like Venezuela or like Japan, like you all got along, you're drinking beer, like the world's pretty good right now. And then after Bill Clinton was president, then we had George W. Bush. Yeah, and I became Canadian. And then I put a patch on my backpack, like a maple leaf, right? I apologized to everybody, like I'm sorry, like. I even took the move, I put a little maple syrup on my fingers behind my ears. So when I walk by, people are like, he smells Canadian. He probably smells. He's American, he smells Canadian. And then after him, then we had Barack Obama. Oh, yeah, then everybody loved America again. Everybody's like, oh, you got a black president, I'll buy you a beer, you know? You're like, I didn't even vote, but I'll take a fucking beer. Like, it was good. And then after Barack Obama, things changed. Except for that one guy right there. Things changed. Yeah, it was weird. See, when Donald Trump was president, and you were an American traveling, right? And people found out you were an American, it was a lot like, you know how like you have a group of friends, right? And one of your friends is dating someone that no one in the group likes, right? You guys can relate. So, by the way, in the future, if anybody, like, if I ever have kids, like, if I ever, like, trick someone into having a child, and if I ever have kids, and they're like, what was 2023 like? I want a picture of you guys, like, this was 2023. That's it in a nutshell. Shit was, everybody's fucking each other, and they're married, and they're not, and they're just like, they're all over the place. And they were like, was it confusing? It was confusing, but we had fun. It was a blast. So back on top, so Donald Trump was the president. Then yeah, so you know how you have a group of friends, right? And then someone's dating someone that no one likes, right? But then as your group of friends, you have to ask that person how the relationship is going because they're your friend, right? And that person's always like, yeah, no, things are good. Things are good. Yeah, it's great. It's weird sometimes, it's a bit of a roller coaster, but yeah, we're trying to make our relationship great again. Like, it's just weird. And then we got Joe Biden as president, right? You got Joe Biden, and then so when you travel as an American now, and you show up, and someone's like, "Where are you from?" You're like, "Well, I'm from America." Around the world, people always go. I don't speak English. They walk away. They're just like, "Fuck it." I don't even know what you guys are doing anymore. Sorry, photographer, you're gonna have to keep up with this one. I'm on fire. It's just fun. I am on a European tour. I just got back. I was in Bratislava yesterday. Anybody been there? That's the correct response. It's trash. No, I was. Someone seemed really excited about Bratislava over there. Are you a Slovakian?
No, Czech Republic.
Czech Republic?
It's next to it.
No, I know where it is. I know. I didn't fuck up the Glasgow, Scotland thing like someone else did. All right, relax. I've been to it was fun. I did 2 shows there, and then caught like a midnight Flix bus to Vienna to catch a 5 a.m. flight to come out here to perform for you all. Am I tired? I don't know. Am I gonna die on stage? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I love touring Europe. I went. This is my 3rd European tour. I like to come out to. See, here's the problem. I was in Slovakia last night because as a dumb American, what I do is I book a couple of dates, like within a month period, and then I take the map of Europe and I shrink it onto my computer. And then I'm like, oh my God, the cities are so close together. It's like an hour apart. This is crazy. Yeah, Athens to that's great. Last year I went on a summer tour. It was great. I started in Copenhagen. Ooh, you guys been to Copenhagen, right? Are you on your phone right now? Are you taking pictures of me? Oh shit! Don't worry about that. There's a professional fucking photographer. But no, your phone's probably fine. What is that, a 7? So just joking. I don't have a lot of fans. He's trying to take a picture, and I'm like, go fuck yourself. Fucking bald mustache looking like you're 21. How do you do that? It's a diaper. I don't know how he pulls that off. He probably still gets carded. He's like, have you seen this? And they're like, are you 21? That doesn't fly because we're in Europe. Are there any Americans in the house, by the way? Are there any?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, yeah, okay. That was, they're just like, don't talk to me, please. They didn't even hold it up, they're just like, and quickly, and we're moving on, just write them on quickly, and we're good. So I started, Copenhagen's great, if you haven't gone. Have you gone, my American friend? Have you gone to Copenhagen? Ooh, if you haven't gone, go. Sexiest people in the world in Copenhagen. Sexy, no, I don't care, gay, straight, male, female, I don't give a shit. They were so, I get there, I come out of the metro, I'm going to my hotel, there was this homeless guy digging through the garbage in front of my hotel, right? This homeless guy, stunning. I was like, oh my God. He's like, you have 200 crowns? I was like, for a blowjob? What are we doing here? This is fucking amazing. Let's do this. Let's barter. Let's exchange some things. I was only there for 18 hours. I'd never been, so I walked around I saw the whole city in 18 hours. I walked like crazy, and at the end of it, I was exhausted. Not from walking, I was just so turned on constantly. I had to go find an Irish pub just to hang out with fat, sweaty alcoholics to tamp it down. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get rid of my hormones. And then after that, I went down to Berlin. The image of Berlin. I like Berlin. You guys been to the Berlin? Yeah. Okay. There's the drugs. If anybody needs them, there's the drugs. Yeah. There's the. Oh, you can. Whenever he says yes for Berlin, then I look at him like, yeah, you've been to Berlin for sure. Berlin's fun, and I did a show, and like the comedians were like, you want to go to a club after? I was like, we're in Berlin. I guess we go to a club. And we're at the club, and I'm drinking, and we're dancing, and we're there for a couple hours. And I was like, this place is crazy. I was like, when does it close? They're like, finish your flight. I was like, my plane leaves on Monday. They're like, you might make it. Like, it was nuts. And I was dancing with this girl, like this very attractive woman, and we were dancing, and I wasn't dancing like this. just so you know, I just need more room. You guys are really cramping with your feet. You're cramping. Usually it's like a whole Magic Mike situation, but I just don't have the room. I can't get. You're getting the mic, not the magic, because you're fucking me up with your shoe. But so it's a comedy show anyway. So I'm dancing with this really attractive woman, right? And we're sitting there dancing, and then she goes, "Are you having a good time?" I was like, "Oh, I'm having a good time. Thank you very much for asking. How nice." And then she goes, "Do you want to keep having a good time?" And I was like, "Oh." The moves are working, obviously. I'm gonna go back to your flat. All right. I was like, "Yeah, let's keep having a good time." And she says, "That will be 200 euros. Yes, exactly, right? Yeah. So I said to her, "Hey, are you having a good time?" And she said, "Yeah." And I was like, "You want to keep having this good time?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "Well, I am 90 euros. So I don't know." She walked away so mad. That's a true story, by the way. That's a true story. I'm the only straight middle-aged American dude to walk a sex worker in a club. She walked by, then I went to, after that, I don't know if you've heard of this place called the Czech Republic. So just right by Slovakia. Went to Prague, or as my friend in Los Angeles said, he goes, "Why are you going to Prague?" I was like, "Okay." He goes, "Do they speak Italian there?" I was like, "They don't speak Italian, though." And he goes, "What do they speak?" I was like, "I have no fucking idea." Yeah, I went to Prague, and then after that, I went down to Barcelona. Oh no, yeah, Barcelona was good. You guys been to Barcelona, right? Yeah, Barcelona. I'm sorry, I apologize. Barcelona. You gotta do that accent. Yeah, you gotta do the accent. You gotta do Barcelona. The first person I talked to there, I thought they were deaf, because he goes, "Bienvenido a Barcelona." I was like, "Oh, thank you." Thank you. Bienvenido a Barcelona to you. Thank you, Barcelona. They sound deaf. I thought everyone was deaf in that country. Everyone could say, "Bienvenido a Barcelona." Oh, thank you very much. You don't need to, you should get a hear it. You should get a hear it. You regret clapping now, don't you? I'm sorry, you regret clapping now, don't you? It was fun. Don't go go, if you haven't gone to Barcelona, don't go to Barcelona if you are traveling alone. Don't go to a city full of tapas restaurants if you're traveling solo. Yeah, because I sat down at a restaurant and the waiter comes over and goes, do you want to see the tapas menu? And I was like, oh, the tapas menu, okay, yeah, what's that? And he says, this, my friend, is the shared dining experience. And I'm like, do you want to sit down? Like, I don't know, are we dating now? You want to fuck? Where are we going? Yeah, we did. And then, I don't know how you do it. I was like, I guess so, yeah, that's how you do it. I guess I got a free meal. It was fun, and then I had someone call me. A guy called me. He goes, hey, I heard you're traveling around Europe right now. I see you got some holes in your schedule. You want to do a show in Luxembourg? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. I'll do a show in Luxembourg. Sounds like a great idea. I'm in. Quick follow-up question. What country is Luxembourg in? My American friends, get this. It's in Luxembourg. Yeah, how fucking basic is that? How basic is that? It's so basic. Have you ever been to Luxembourg? Who's been to Luxembourg? Make some noise. Oh my God, that's like the entire population of Luxembourg in the room right now. Like if you went now, it's empty. Everybody's like, where's everybody at? They're like, we're at a show in an attic in Brussels. Making sure Joel doesn't shit on the country anymore. Luxembourg is fun. No, it's fun. I like touring around. And the reason why I fell in love with Europe, I like to come back and forth to Europe because I used to do it a lot as a kid because my mom is from Austria, so I'm half Austrian. And if you don't know where Austria is, it's just south of the Czech Republic, just west of Slovakia. I like that fact. I do speak a little German, or as they say, ein bisschen Deutsch. Just ein bisschen, relax. But I like that because I go to Germany a lot. I like to tour around Germany. I go to Germany a lot, and I'll go to a restaurant, and they'll give me a menu, and the menu's like in English. I'm like, no, you give bad boy the German menu. I was like, it's okay. I speak a little German. My mom is from Austria. And then all around Germany, without fail, everybody always goes, oh, Austria. That's so cute. That's not German. It's kind of in our name. You're speaking Austrian. You do you, boo. It sounds great coming from a German man. Yeah, it is fun. But the reason why I discovered touring around Europe was about 4 years ago. 4 years ago. So I do shows in the U.S. quite a bit. And what in my mind, business-wise, I was like, I love what I do in the U.S., but where can I go do it for less money? And Europe rang a bell. Yeah. I was like, where can I spend a lot of money to get here and then not make as much leaving? And then Europe was like, oh my gosh, Greece has their shit figured out. And so I came over here and I was in 4 years ago. Here's what I discovered. 4 years ago, I was in Paris. Yeah. When you first said it, everyone's like, fuck. I was in Paris and I met a girl. Yeah. And we started dating. Yeah, let me strengthen my argument for some naysayers. She's a dancer in Paris. Yeah. And there's some disbelievers. This guy right here is like, that guy's straight. He used to make a lot of weird jokes. Yes, and every 6 weeks I will blow a dude to make sure I don't like it. You know what I mean? You gotta know. My 6 weeks is up tonight. I got nothing to do. So, polish your mustache. And so, no, I met a girl. We started dating, and if you've never dated a dancer in Paris, I recommend it on every level, except financially, like super expensive. And we dated, we made it through the whole pandemic, like long distance relationship. I dated a woman, I was in Los Angeles, right? She's in Paris. I dated a woman in a foreign country during a global pandemic with travel restrictions. Spoiler alert, it didn't work out. Yeah, she broke up with me just a couple months ago. Okay, this is nice over here. This was sweet. This side of the room, super sweet, sympathetic. I like it. It felt genuine. I was like, oh my gosh. This side of the room, you're just like, we understand her, actually. I don't know, you seem like a lot. Hashtag team, whatever her name is. You seem loud and sweaty and And then the weird comment in the middle, which is just a couple months ago. And in my head, I'm trying to figure that out. Like, do you think she should have broken up with me earlier? Or do you think, what was the comment? Give me the origin of that comment. I'm curious. What's that? Earlier. Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to get I'm trying to figure out. You thought she should have left me earlier? I know geography. Like, I dropped some languages. You're probably right. No, let me get you back on my side. Relationship naysayer. Are you in a relationship right now? Who are you sitting next to? Oh, you have 3 kids? Oh. Oh, you have 2 kids? Oh, okay. So you probably should have broken up earlier. Yeah. Okay, so you got a couple kids. Now, let me straighten the argument. Let me get you back on my side right here. She cheated on me multiple times. Yes. Yes, I was shocked. A topless dancer in Paris was not marriage material. I was blown away. Now I gotta get back in that single life. Oof. You single? Where's the single people at? Aside from this fucking I'm not even gonna try to delve. Like, I've watched a couple of novellas before. Where's the single people at? You single people right there? Oh, you single people right here? Just 2? Well, you might as well fuck later. I think we got a love match. Who hates you?
Oh, I don't.
We've been chit-chatting the whole night, so he gave us a little feed looks throughout the night.
Oh!
Because they were talking for the show.
They were talking...
Look, the whole row is empty.
Yeah. I like how this turned into some like weird Jerry Springer show. Like the audience just turned on each other like, well, fuck this guy. I'm like, well, fuck yourself. You gotta fuck you. No, I'm trying to go fuck you. Oh, there's a break? I'm gonna sit right back down next to you then. Oh, fuck, we're gonna sit next to you as well. Well, there we go. And that's why we speak 5 languages in this fucking country. Now, what's that? 5 languages? Is that you again? Oh, how you doing? How you doing, little 14-year-old? If you want to choose thoughts. No, it sucks. I gotta go out and start dating again. Like, it's I don't want to do it. I don't want to. It's kind of like, look, I gotta, because you gotta jump back in the roles, right? Because as a heteronormative relationship, I gotta go out there, I gotta go ask the woman out, right? I gotta pay for dinner, I gotta send the dick pics, like, right? Like, I've never gotten a picture of a woman's penis, have you? Where's the equality? And like, it's all texting now too. Who's been together the longest besides the breeders back there with the 2 or 3 kids? How long have you guys been together? Been a while? 26. 26 days, that's crazy. Who answers how long? You're just like 26, just arbitrary numbers. How old are you? 508. What is that? Is that months? What are you talking about that? Is that annuals? 26 years together in a row. All right, so let me ask you. Sammy, like you met a little bit ago. Did you do the phone calls when you met? Did you talk to them? Because it was pre-text, right? Right, like relationships now are all like texting, like texting, right? But the phone, I miss the phone calls, right? I mean, you all been together for so long, you probably use like Morse code. You're like, what are you wearing tonight? I'm wearing a banana peel. Oh shit, that was supposed to be a dash, not a dot. I go to the 48, I want to see your vagina now. That was an old school phone for me, but I miss the phone call. The phone calls are great, right? The phone calls are good. I love the phone, because the texting's fine, I get it, you want to do it, but that first phone call when y'all first fell in love, do you remember that? Benjamin Buttons, you remember this? getting younger as the show goes on. Like when the show is done, there's gonna be no one there. It's gonna be like just a puddle of cum. It's just gonna be like a little sperm. Like, where's my egg? He's aging before our eyes. I'm concerned about you. It seems medical but exciting. I miss the phone. You know when you first fall in love with someone, right? Or your boss, and you're like, and you're like, you know, you're talking for like 5.5 hours. The early phone calls, right? It's like 2:30 a.m. And you're just like, no, you hang up first. Oh, I know you're not sleeping. I can hear you breathing, right? Or it's gross. It's like, how is she gonna fall for that? But you think like talking like that? Like you can't text that to somebody. Like you text that to your girl now, 2:30 a.m. Her phone goes off, like bzzzt. No, you stop texting me. That's weird. Bzzzt. I know you're not sleeping. I can hear you breathing. Where the fuck are you? Are you in my apartments? I'm backstage right now. You know what's gonna be amazing? When I come back out of here, I'm gonna be wearing a full tuxedo. You ready? 1, 2. You know what's gonna suck? When I come back out and I'm not, you're gonna be so disappointed. And that's my sex life. Yeah, overpromise, underdeliver. You guys should see backstage. There's a whole fruit plate back here. It's fucking insane. There's like groupies, a lot of cocaine. I miss the phone calls. Music is good too. Music is good. My long-term couple, y'all are married, right? Are you married? Oh, no? Oh, fun. Brussels likes to party. 26 years, and you're just like, fuck it, we're not going to do the marriage thing. Smart. Anybody married in the room? No, because you're all fucking, oh, you guys are, oh, you're married over there. How sweet. What, did you have a song? What was your first dance? Because music's important in a relationship. Music is very important in a relationship. What was the song? Give it to me.
It's a good one, but I forgot the name.
Oh, you romantic. Oh my God. When your anniversary comes up, you're like, here's a pendant with our first dance song on it, and she'd be like, it's blank. He's like, I have no idea. I have no idea what the song was. Do you know love or no? No. You don't know either? How long ago was it?
4 months ago.
I don't think it's gonna work out. 4 months ago, you put out everything. Were you drunk? Was there an open bar?
I think so.
You think so? Probably was. Music's important. I remember my very first. I'll tell you this right now because I don't live here and I'm just getting to know you all. And I'll tell you my favorite music moment in my whole life. First time I ever had sex was my best music moment. It's a music memory, right? I remember I was in high school at the time, right? And I was kind of dating, right? And by the way, after I tell this story, we're gonna go around the room. We're gonna find out everybody's first time. So get ready with your, except for a young guy right here who's never had sex. You can tell you have so much testosterone. Yeah, you're just like, I'm already bald with a beard, and I'm just getting into university. I remember the first time I ever had sex with a girl. Thanks for sitting up front. I remember I had sex. I was dating a girl in school, and I'd never done it before, right? And she called me up and she said, "Hey, I'm watching my neighbor's house. I want you to come over. I want to have sex with you." Yeah, and I'd never done it, but like I could read subtle clues, right? So I was like, oh yeah, okay, it's go time. And so I got like some Toblerone chocolate, right? Solid move. And I got a candle, sandalwood scented, not jasmine. Don't do jasmine, that plays games. Sandalwood, that's a fuck candle. And I got the sandalwood, and then and I got a CD of songs that I had made for her. And all right, so like a CD is like, so it's like a playlist on like a disc. You guys, okay, cool. All right, anyway, so trust me on that one. And so I go over to her place, right? And like, this is like her, right? And she wasn't that skinny, but the height is right. And so, are you saying she had spina bifida? No, she was straight. And so, spina bifida joke for the four of you. Fucking weirdos. And so was she a hunchback? And so, we're doing the, like, so I'm not, by the way, I'm not gonna start fucking the microphone sticks. You're like, how was the show? You're like, it was pretty good. And then you just did some things with the microphone sticks and it went really high up there is what we're saying. No, so we're sitting there, we're having the sex, and but everybody's had the sex in the room, right? Like, right? If you haven't, have you not raised your hand? Just let okay, because you totally should. Like, it's super fun. Like if you haven't done it, like if you're visiting, where's the girl from Italy, like, yeah, Italy girl. She's already left. She's out fucking right now. She's like, that's how Italians roll. Anyway, it's super fun. If you're just visiting Brussels, like, go see the mannequin piss and then have sex. Like, make a weekend of it. So we're having the sex thing, right? And the music was playing that I brought her. The CD was playing. The song that came on first time I ever had sex.
Summer of '69.
No. I love how you think it was a game show all of a sudden. It's like, can we see Summer of '69? No, sorry. No. I'm sorry about that. Do you want to pass it off to someone else? It was not Summer of '69, but thanks for thinking that I had sex in the mid-'80s, weirdo. Not that fucking old, right? Back me up on this one, dude. How dare you? Weird moisturizer. No, the song that came on, check this out. Give It Away by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good fuck song. That's a good. I didn't make it through the whole song, but like I heard like when the bass line came on, I think it was Give It Away, right? And so we're doing that. And if you haven't done it, if you put this one on the new playlist. Forget whatever, you've already forgotten it, but like, this should be the new one, because the lyrics are on point. The lyrics are amazing, because when I had the sex, right, and this was like, what I got, you gotta give it to your mama. I was like, oh my God, give it to my mama, right? My mama, not my mom, relax, you weirdos. And it was like, what I got, you gotta give it to your papa. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, right? But it was good, because I was distracted for a second, and that was good, because now I'm starting to think about the lyrics and thinking about less about the sex, and it's helping me last longer, right? Because it's like, what I got, you gotta give it to your daughter. I was like, this is a really weird song. This is really funky. Then it was like, you do a little dance and you drink a little water. And she's like, what are you doing? I was like, have you heard this fucking song? It's poetry. Anthony Kiedis is a genius. This is beautiful. And then the next set of lyrics, what I got, you gotta get it, put it in ya. And I was done. That's all